start. So I'm going to be telling the story of Jason and the Argonauts. Jason, the king of the area, I forgot the area, his name, but was overthrown by his brother Peleus. This is Peleus right here. And Peleus had also killed all of the king's children, or all of Aeson's children, so that way there would be no more heirs to the throne, and he would get the throne. Although he did forget Jason. Jason was raised by the centaur Chiron through adulthood. And when Jason went to go get the throne back from Peleus, on his way he was stopped at the river and helped a disguised Hera cross the river. Hera was pleased with his act, so she blessed him. But while he was crossing the river, he lost a sandal. And Peleus had received a dream saying, "Beware of the one who has who has one sandal." So when Jason confronted him asking for the throne back, and he saw that he had one sandal, he told him to go get the golden fleece from a foreign land. So Jason gathered a group of people, or a group of heroes, on his boat called the Argo, and named them all the Argonauts. They sailed to an island, and there all the women on the island had killed all their husbands, so it was just the women left. And all the heroes there, they stayed on the island for a while, and the heroes slept with all the women, creating a new race called the Minions. And then they eventually just went on their way. Yeah. And then they stopped at another land where King Phineas, he had a whole bunch of monsters. It says they're called harpies. I wasn't really sure what they were, but they had pretty much invaded the entire land, and they were haunting all the people there. So Jason and the Argonauts killed all the harpies, and in return King Phineas told them how to get through the dangerous rocks. When they got to the dangerous rocks, they released a dove to see, or as kind of like a sign to see whether or not their ship would pass through. The dove escaped with only, the dove went through while only losing a couple feathers, so they went through with minimal damage to their ship. Eventually they made it to the land where the golden fleece was, and the king there I forgot the king's name. He had the golden fleece, and it was in his possession, and he said, "Okay, I'll give it to you guys if you defeat these tasks that I have for you." Jason was kind of discouraged after going through all this and told that he had more tasks to go through now. So Hera made Aphrodite and arrows, arrows caused the king's daughter, Medea, to fall in love with Jason. Because she was in love with Jason, she was helping him, and she gave him all the tools he needed to defeat the monsters in the area, including a sleeping potion that caused the dragon guarding the golden fleece to go to sleep. And so he was successful, and he got the golden fleece, and he was on. This is the golden fleece right here on the front of the boat. So then Medea decided to join Jason on his way back to his kingdom on the boat, and the king started following them, wanting his daughter back. To keep her father from following, Medea killed her brother and chopped up his body and threw all the pieces into the sea, so that the king would stop and try and collect his son. Zeus was not happy with that, so he caused a lot of storms, and they ended up stopping on an island for a little bit, then continued back on their way. Eventually they came back to the island, and they came back to their homeland, and Jason fell in love with a lady there, and Medea was jealous, so she killed the lady by putting a dress she gave her a dress that lit her on fire, and her father tried saving her, and in return he also got burned. Jason was really kind of not happy, he was really depressed about that, and him and Medea ended up having some children, and worried that Jason would kill the children, she killed them herself. And Jason got the throne back, so he pretty much ruled a lonely life. He was a king with a lonely life, and yeah, wasn't happy at all.